Hello, hello, hello. How's everyone doing today? It's Saturday night. I feel all right, and the printer is broken. Wait a minute, that printer is broken. This printer is actually also broken. Yeah, all my printers are dead. The V2 is working though. How's everyone doing today? How is that coming along? Oh, it's coming along good. I gave up. The towel. This will work. This is the towel. Over here is in, and I am throwing it in. Yeah, I'm the Seaboard Trident. The Seaboard Trident has been again. This is why you can't trust a printer review done in 2 weeks. We built this. Everything went good with the build. There's a few nitpicky things. I got a list. And then it's like, okay, we did some test prints with PLA. Everything was good. Enclosed it all. Started printing ABS. And now it won't even turn on. Let me pull it up here. So last night, after what did we do? We swapped out the motor. And we started printing, and everything was going good. It printed for a couple hours. It was printing, and then it stopped printing. I got this error. MCU shutdown. Misscheduling of next digital out event. That's kind of new. I haven't seen that error before. So what I did was I came downstairs. I turned the printer off. I turned it back on, and then I went to home and again. And then it threw an error basically like this, but cartographer related. And I'm like, oh, okay. So turned it off. I unplugged everything in the tool head, and I plugged it all back in just to make sure, like, you know, we unplugged the CAN bus wire. So I plugged it all back in. I made sure all the connections were good. I turned it on, and basically it won't turn on. It turns on, and then it gets to, it never actually fully boots up. EBB CAN unable to connect, blah, blah, blah. So we have some options. Option one, I just rip out the entire tool head, replace it all. Electronics, motors, guts, tool head, hot end, everything. We just say, screw trying to diagnose the problem. We remove everything that could be the problem, throw it in the bin, and start over. Fortunately, with that, requires me getting a new tool head board and a bunch of other stuff, and that one would take a bit. Okay. Option two, we try to, again, troubleshoot and replace the bad area. Change the MCU. Well, the problem with changing the MCU is replacing the entire controller board. The error we're getting is at the toolhead board side. Okay, the error we're getting is on the toolhead board side. So the current plan is, for those that don't know, this is my Seaboard Trident. I don't use it. We've done some work on it over the years and whatnot. But unfortunately, with it being a Seaboard Trident, QC has been sus. This is one of those machines that runs great for a bit, and then something breaks, and then I have to fix it. And then it runs great for a bit, then something breaks, then I have to fix it. But there are some good stuff in here. Namely, this has a Nighthawk. This has a big, LDO Nighthawk board. Also, it has a thicker, and by thicker, I'm assuming higher quality, cable that goes from the electronics to the tool head. I'm pretty sure they're both the same cable. Like it's a XT30+2 is the cable. So this is the Physec Trident. So the current plan is I'm going to rip the controller out of the tool head on this, take the Nighthawk out, take the bundle cable, take the power, the data cable out as well. And then in this machine, the Seaboard Trident, will first replace just the cable. Or I just say screw it and just replace it all. Yeah, this isn't the Seaboard. That's the Seaboard. This is the Physec Trident. This one also has issues. Like, if you're wondering why this machine isn't printing right now, see here. Can you see this? There, it's sticking up a little bit there. Here, let me put some reference. See the little bit of GT2 wire or belt? Yeah, I shouldn't be able to do that. That came off. And this tool head is, I think the rail is just garbage. Like, I got so much flex in this tool head. But anyways, this machine has been giving me trouble. So, and I don't use it much. I was hoping to use this a lot more. I was hoping this one would replace this one as my Trident, because I like to have at least one of all the main Vorons. So what I'm thinking is we rip the electronics out of this, we rip the umbilical cable out of this, and we just transplant the electronics from the tool head from this machine into that machine and just go from there. Yeah, it's a Nighthawk. Yeah, the Stealth Burner Nighthawk has been fine. Yeah, this one's fine. So this is a known good working controller. This is I'm writing off this controller. The EBB 36 in here. It's an SB 2209. It's a Big Tree Tech. I like Big Tree Tech. They make good controller boards. But this tool head board has been nothing but a gremlin. So we're just gonna write it off. Andrew Rogers, $10. Cheers and appreciation for the Burn It All Down fund. Yes, rage against that machine. So what I think I'm gonna do is we'll start with this. We'll get the cable out of this. We'll take, correct me if I'm wrong, but on the Nighthawk and the SB 2209, the Stealth Burner, that front PCB that like the fans plug into, that's in like the front face of the Stealth Burner, that I can leave alone because the pinout's the same on both, I believe. It's the SB 2209 RP 2040. Yeah, it's the SB 2209 RP 2040, which is the one that has all the problems. It's the same. Okay, cool. So I don't have to rewire that. So let's just get into it, I guess. Let's just get right into this. Let's get this movable feast underway. I don't know why I quote that guy from the second Jurassic Park movie all the time, but I like the line. This is, there we go. Straight to the EBB 36. Well, here's the thing. This was a kit. They sent me this as a kit to review. So as it is a kit, I have to review it as the kit comes. So if this is how it was when they sent it to me, I have to kind of review it as they send it to me. I can't really, build it and replace a bunch of the components and then judge the kit. I can't do that. Like, you have to, for the golf people, you have to play it as it lies. So 3D&T printing, $5. Cheers and appreciate it. Agreed. +4 SSR is it to the ground. What? Probably take this top off too. Go. Oh, X +4 SSR to the ground. Ah, funny joke. Funny joke. Cheaty made a machine that's a fire hazard. Funny joke. Plus, this is kind of disgusting. I'm not gonna lie. Every time I have to work on this machine, it's kind of disgusting. And the reason is the foam that they gave you, like they give you to put the panels on, the glue is gooey. So I actually I don't know if you can, let's see, can you see it? You can kind of see it on the panels. It's like dripping down. It's gooey. I don't like it. Yeah. Are those panel clips? They are the Annex Engineering panel clips. They're derived from the Voron V 2.1 panel clips, I believed. But they're more skeletonized and modern looking. I like them. Because I'm not a fan of the panel clips that require hardware. I'm of the opinion panel clips, they're not worth wasting a screw or a T-nut on. They're very just there. So just a printed locking tab is perfectly fine by me. I'm not a huge fan of the magnets. I have one machine, I think it's the LDO V2, which I don't know if you could see it. I moved some stuff around. The LDO V2 is now over here. Originally it was this guy. I moved the LDO V2 over here so that, and it's printing. I gave up trying to print, like, can you see this spool of filament there? See how that spool of filament is not full? Everything that's not on that spool, so everything from it being a full spool to where it is now, is in the garbage. Because I've been doing nothing but trying to get this to print the parts for the V2 build that we're gonna be doing soon. And it's just been shitting the bed. Like, so I've been throwing out parts, you know, left and right. So now I gave it up and I'm like, okay, a printer I know that works is gonna print those parts. I don't wanna waste an entire spool of filament troubleshooting. You're having issues. My C-bore is damn solid. It's a bad reflection of the brand, but here's the thing. This is something I'm going to mention in. I really got to do this video. I really got to sit my butt down and do this video. The whole build versus buy with 3D printers and what. This is one of those things that, as a hobbyist, I really don't have a problem with. Right? I knew going into this would be trouble, but guess what? I'm trying to do parts on this machine right now. Since we've built it, or for the past like 2 weeks, I've been trying to get this machine online because I needed to print parts, and it has been frustrating as shit. And it's like, I fully understand the folks that are like, I just want to buy the machine, take it out of the box, put filament in it, and it's just going to work. And I don't want to fiddle with it. I get that. Believe me, I understand that. For a second, the problem is with the XL, my XL is not enclosed. I trust my XL to print great. I mean, my Mark IV prints great, and I've been, you know. Yep. Yeah. There. Like, these are printed on the Mark IV. These are beautiful parts. Mark IV prints beautifully. But that's not what I want to use. Okay, so I'm hoping I can reuse, I only need this board. I don't have to replace the front board because the pinout should be the same, I believe. I believe the pinout's the same. So I can just, so unplug you. So I'm going to reuse this cable, and then we're going to reuse this board. And that should be all I really have to do, I'm hoping. Do I have a flathead? Where's my flathead? I also got to clean my desk at some point. There we go. Build an LDO board. So yeah, so that's the problem. It's like this issue, this really isn't C-bore's fault. It's one of the components that they selected to put in the machine's fault. Unfortunately, they sold the kit, so it does fall back on them. And I'm pretty sure if I were to reach out to them, they would send me like a replacement board or something. But I'm just gonna yeet it. I'm just gonna yeet it. Parts to be made by PCBWay. What? Why would I do that? Oh God, no. You know how much it would cost to get PCBWay to print all the parts for a Voron? I mean, I have like 20 something printers. Of them, a dozen of them are like online ready to go. I don't need to send parts out to get printed by PCBWay. Steve here. Hi, Steve. Also, don't forget, while I'm doing this, if you haven't yet, every stream we give away a spool of filament from Polymaker. Link in the video description. Enter for your chance to win. While you're down there, don't forget to check out some of the links in the video description. Affiliate links don't cost you anything extra, but go a long way in supporting the channel. So yeah, so I'm hoping, let me turn the green cam on so at least I do have an overhead camera. So I'm pretty sure I can leave this little board here is the same, I think. So I shouldn't have to change them, but I will keep this over here just in case. I will keep this available in case I do have to swap it, but I don't know for sure if I need to. Why don't I like the magnetic panels? Because they don't have positive retention. moving a printer around, I've had like, when I move a printer, right? Normally when I move them, I just kind of bear hug them, right? So I just kind of bear hug them. I almost dropped that printer on the floor because I grabbed it and one of the panels just shifted because the magnet, there's nothing to like the magnets work until you like bump them. Like, because there's nothing to actually positively retain it. It's just magnetism. So you can bump a panel off for like, I prefer positive retention. Magnets are, I like magnets, don't get me wrong, but anything structural, I don't like using magnets to retain stuff. I don't trust them. People are trying it. Those are the annex ones. They're the same ones, the annex ones. Okay, so let's get this board out. So what's new and exciting? How's everyone doing? How's everyone doing? We're gonna be, I'm ripping and tearing for a bit, so I don't really have a super in-depth topic I can yap about while I'm doing this. There we go. Okay. So that's the SB2209, or correction, the Nighthawk. We've got the Nighthawk. That can all stay there. So now I got to get this cable out. This is going to be kind of annoying, unfortunately, because I'm going to have to... Actually, can I just pull through the drag lines? I just pull it through the... I might be able to just pull it through. Pull it through the drag chains. Hey, Sanity. How you doing? Are you coming to Smurf, Sanity? Can't remember if you're... Prague in 3 days. You're going to Prague, Steve? Oh, you're going to Form next, so you're heading up to Prague. That's right. I am jelly. I am jelly. I am jelly. I really need to go visit Prague and go visit Prusa and do all that stuff. But unfortunately, not in the time or the cards. About Chidi after the SEMA, and he didn't really understand how serious the problem is because he has 240 mains. Business people. You know how you get it across to a company that the problem's serious? Okay? You don't buy their product. The fact that they sent an email to their customers saying, don't trust Grant, is enough for me to never touch a product of them as a content reviewer. Now, if Chidi were to send me a printer, it's sitting in the back of my head. If I don't say a good thing about them, what's to stop them from sending an email to all their customers saying I'm a bad person? They've now demonstrated that that's an acceptable business practice for them, to email their customers that they didn't like a video a content creator did about them. Like, I'm sorry, I am not touching your shit with a 50-foot pole after you did that. I'm sorry. That is, you crossed the line there. As a content creator, as a reviewer, as an independent media person, you have crossed the line with that kind of bullshit behavior. You don't do that kind of behavior. You don't do that. Okay? Now, if they had reached out, I don't know if they reached out privately beforehand. I'm assuming they didn't. But like, I can see, reaching out, hey, we're working really hard to fix it. Your video is having a pretty detrimental impact on our sales and blah, blah, blah. Can we figure something out here? If we, we'll send you a fully updated machine, blah, blah, blah. We can try and do something. Like, there are ways to handle it better. I'm not a PR person. I did take some classes for that kind of stuff in college back in the day, but like, there are better ways to go about it. They basically chose the worst option. They rolled a 1, okay? They rolled a 1 with that. Yeah, it wasn't even a review. It was a fire safety issue. I'm sorry. I got a ton of shit when I called out some stuff Bamboo did that I felt was unsafe, and I got blowback from it, okay? Bamboo doesn't talk to me. The only reason I got an email from them like a month ago is like because I'm assuming they're using a content or a a PR firm to send out video or machines to YouTubers, because I didn't get the email from Bamboo themselves. But it's like, I will never apologize for bringing up what I believe is a safety issue on a machine. I will never apologize for being extremely upfront of what I believe may be a safety issue. Okay? There's one. Oh, there you go. Lawsuit claims that 3D printer caught fire and killed a man. Yeah, you know. San Francisco concluded the fire demon caused by the printer died as a result of complications due to thermal injuries caused by the fire. He burned to death. Burning to death, not a fun way to die. Defective goods. It was, they bought a printer on AliExpress. It was a Tronxy, and it caught fire and killed him. I'm sorry. Anyone who makes light of a safety issue with a device and just kind of writes it off like, oh, you're a maker, you can fix it. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. No. Straight up, no. Yeah. Oh yeah, I gotta get this out too. We're gonna need this guy. I'm gonna have to take this off. There we go. I hate peeling these off. Okay, so you gotta come out. I'm gonna have to unplug you. Damn it. There we go. Okay. So you're there. You're USB, so I'll pull you out, and then this goes from here to there, and now I'm gonna unplug you. And then how do I take this off? How do I take this off? I'm trying to remember how do these come off again? There we go. So that is that component. Gonna need that. Firmware doesn't fix the issue, it mitigates it. Yep. If it's PWM, if I'm not mistaken, essentially PWM, you know, you got the pulses, and basically you can tell it to not pulse as quickly, which prevents the thing from spiking, but the pulses are still as high. So it's like how you can, it's like people who say you can run a 12-volt fan at 24 volts by PWM, like running it at 50%. It doesn't quite work that way, and you're still gonna get those spikes that will reach the high voltage, essentially. It's a duty cycle, essentially. So it's not the right way to fix it. It's the hacky bullshit way to fix it. It's the Band-Aid fix. It's not the right way to fix it. And again, it's something that if it fails, it can burn your house down. Don't fix it the bullshit way. Fix it the right way. Do a recall. Instead of trying to bodge together. By the way, let me find their solution. Let me find it here. Let me pull up Grant's post. 3D. Let's get here. This is what they sent him. They sent him a new SSR. That's what they sent him. That's the new SSR. I'm loving this, just kind of there. The hand soldered on cold joint resistor. I don't know what's going on here. Yeah, that inspires quality. Inspires confidence. You know, they could have just bought an Omron SSR and called it a day, or any other random Chinese SSR and just overspec the hell out of it, get like a 40 amp one for $5 and done that. But nope, this is what they give you. This is what they give you. Yeah, yeah. The hole's not even circular. Also, the fact that I love the fact that there's no cover over this. There's no grounding over this. There's no shield over this. I work for an electronics manufacturer, and that soldering is, yeah. Yeah. David, hi, David. Non-circular hole. How do you make a non-circular hole? I've actually, okay, to be fair, you can get cutters that will do non-circular holes, but you need a 5-axis machine to use them. Hello from France. Bonjour! Es-tu bien? Je suis bien. Okay, so how can I pull this through? Do I gotta do... I'm really hoping I don't have to undo the drag chains. I just pull this through. I'm probably gonna have to undo the drag chains because this stupid thing won't fit through, I don't think. Ho ho ho, hey, oh, ho ho ho. Baguette, pamplemousse, bibliothèque. Je m'appelle Nero. J'aime beaucoup les, no, what's printer? An ordinateur. 3D printers. J'aime beaucoup 3D printers. Yeah, come on. Oui. Bonjour. No, not this Allen key. Of course, it's the Allen key I don't have. I got to go through and find all my Allen keys. I got to stop leaving everything on my desk. What did I open on my desktop there? I don't know. Imprimante 3D? Is that what it is? Imprimante? Omelette du fromage? Which is funny, because in the show, they're like, oh, Dexter, omelette du fromage. It's omelette au fromage. It's not omelette du fromage. It's actually omelette au fromage. It's a French omelette. Because au fromage is an omelette of cheese, whereas de fromage is a omelette. De is the, essentially, right? If I remember correctly, the cheese, the omelette cheese, or something like that. I can't remember. Remember, not all languages have the same sentence structure, and French also has masculine and feminine vowels and whatnot. It's one of those languages. What are the Romance languages? Is that what it is? Where you have masculine and feminine pronouns as part of the language, and that's just how it is. Du is some. Okay. I thought du was... I know du hast. Oh wait, no, that's German. Du in German is you, I believe. Because du hast, the Rammstein song is you hate. I believe that's what it is in English. Welcome to my humble 3D printing stream where we talk about language. You have, okay. You hast. Oh, hast is have. You have. Well, all right. 3D printing linguistics. You hate. Ah. Rammstein, such a lovely band, eh? They have such inspirational songs. Such inspirational songs. There we go. Oh, no. Oh, something fell. Okay, so there's this guy. Now we gotta get this guy out. Now I'm gonna have that song stuck in my head. Hey, good news, by the way. I didn't get copyright struck from the stream yesterday. So that means I am allowed to play about 10 seconds of Simpsons content per stream, and we're legally allowed to do that, apparently. Oh yeah, Rammstein's good. Although I will say, I did hear years ago, a radio station played a Rammstein song, but they played like the English version of it, and I didn't realize it till like a good chunk in. I'm like, what the hell am I listening to? And then I'm like, oh wait, this is Rammstein in English. What the, what? It does not work in English. It does not work in English. Sounds so wrong, I know. Okay. Try not to knock everything on the floor challenge. Level Linus. Does a clip continue? As long as it's transformative. As long as it's transformative. So if I use it in the purpose of a review, in my case, I showed you that clip as a educational thing on the origin of the rib witch. So it was transformative and educational. So we were okay. Although I will say, frickin' American politics, bullshit. I seen a thing where the incoming guy wants to take away Section 230 protections for a bunch of social media websites to basically do if you limit free speech, we're going to take away Section 230 protections. If they do that, I will not be a YouTuber. YouTube will shut down if they do that. So, so much fun. Remember, being a YouTuber is the hardest job in the world. Well, the thing is, the thing with fair use, back in the good old days, they would shut that shit down. Nowadays, you go on any social media site and you go to like the shorts content. All you see is like half the stuff you see is just clips from a video with the stupid auto clip generator feature. Let me pull it up here. Opus Pro. I'm gonna break your brain if you haven't seen this already. Anytime you go on YouTube, TikTok, Shorts, Instagram Reels, whenever you see text on screen with the stupid green text, auto-filling, auto-caption this. Yeah, you see this? It's because they all pay for this service that allows you to just feed in like an hour-long block of a podcast, and it will spit out like 50 clips ready to upload to YouTube, Shorts, TikTok, whatever. So whenever you see the green text, it's literally because it's somebody running a clip through the default program, like the default settings. It's the moment you see that and realize how shitty cookie cutter a lot of short form content is, it annoys you. But anyways, companies in the old days used to tear that stuff down, right? It used to be if you uploaded like clips of Family Guy to YouTube, you would get taken down. Now they don't, because the companies have realized that it's actually good advertising. There's a reason like people watch like House. Is it House is really popular right now? Because people are watching House because people are watching like little clips of it on TikTok, and now they're going back and watching House. So it's actually companies are letting people do the upload shorts, essentially. They copyright them, so they're going to get the monetization, but they don't strike them because it's basically advertising for them now. That's how like there's been some shows, I believe, I can't remember exactly which show it was, but some show had like a resurgence in popularity specifically because like shorts of it were uploaded on like TikTok and people started watching that, and then they went and found out the whole show. So that's why studios kind of turn a blind eye to that kind of stuff now. It's because it actually works for them. So they let them do it. Yeah, pirate software blew up huge because of shorts. So shorts are basically advertising. So that's why studios let it. But for those that don't know, Section 230 is a part of US government law that basically says publishers are not responsible for the content that users upload to their site as long as they take appropriate actions. So what that means is if I upload, a movie to YouTube, as long as YouTube has content aware features in place that automatically like flag it, remove it, etc., YouTube can't be sued by the movie studio. I could be sued technically, but YouTube can't. That's really the only way any social media site that allows users to upload content can even exist, is because of those protections. And current guy wants to get rid of that. So not too happy because unfortunately, my job is YouTube. We've already had one adpocalypse on this platform. Really don't want to go through another. Okay, get in your hole. There we go. Okay. And by the way, for the freedom of speech people, freedom of speech is still there. You're allowed to say whatever you want. Freedom of speech does not protect you from the repercussions of what you say, though. And if the repercussions are, oh, you said something that broke our rules, we're kicking you off the site. Well, then you broke something, you broke the rules, you're getting kicked off the site. You're still allowed to say it, though. Here, watch House for giggles. I kind of like House. I watched it when it first came out, and then I stopped, like, obviously, like, it's been, what, like 15 years since it was out or whatever? I watched it when it first came out. But that was pretty much it. I remember when I was in college dating a girl, we would go to like Blockbuster and we would rent a House DVD. Because, you know, you could rent like the DVDs. And like nowadays it's Netflix and chill. Back when I was in college, we would go to Blockbuster and rent like DVD 1 of 4 of a season. And we watched that. And then like the next day we would rent the other DVD. Back in my day, we didn't have Netflix and chill. Blockbuster and Bone. I'm not gonna, this isn't that kind of stream. I'm not gonna go into that detail. This would have been what, 2006, 7 around there. Okay. Drop it. Okay. The screen on this is so... that's so broke. Yeah, okay. Netflix and wait. Yeah, Netflix. I can't remember if I ever did Netflix DVDs. I'm in Canada, so I think it was a thing in Canada. You could do it, but it just never caught on. It was never at the level you see it in the States. Okay, I'm gonna try and do the least amount of teardown on this. So I gotta take off this panel and the top panel, I believe. Yep, be crying, rewind. You were ballin' as a kid, or for the adults here. If you had the DVD rewinder, because rewinding a DVD rewinder, rewinding a VHS in the VHS machine, put actually a decent amount of wear on it. So if you watched a lot of VHSs, it was actually better to have a dedicated rewinder. Most of them were shaped like race cars. Ours was shaped like a race car. I remember that. Remember those cards? Yeah. It's amazing how much like old tech, how much like different types of old tech just got like completely forgotten about. Like we had, you want to know how I watched Jurassic Park for the first time? It was on TV and a neighbor had recorded it on their VHS. So we had a home VHS of Jurassic Park. And it was funny because we would have to, you'd have to skip through the commercials because it was the TV version of Jurassic Park. It was aired on TV. Back when it used to be a thing. Remember when it used to be a thing when like one of the big stations would play a movie? You guys remember that as a kid? Like this is in like the 90s. When it's like, tonight on NBC, we're gonna play Home Alone. And everyone was like, oh my God, they're gonna play a movie. And like, that was a big thing. And they would actually air commercials letting you know that, oh, this Friday, this Saturday night. Okay, so now we gotta take this all apart. You come out there. Yeah, it took, well, yeah, because of all the commercials, right? I hear my doggo barking. This is a much bigger board, too. That is a much bigger board. Okay. You finished the power armor? No. I got distracted. I have it all printed. It's literally all in a box over there. But I kind of screwed up and printed everything when the weather was kind of shit. And then it got nice, and then I started working on other stuff, and then I just never came back to it. I gotta get on that. There's been stuff going on. I'm not gonna go into it. Gets the law. Well, apparently what you can do, they do it on Twitch, where you watch a movie on Twitch and then you delete the VOD after. So that way you didn't make a copy of the movie. You just watched it with a bunch of friends, essentially. And as long as it's like an older movie that's not like Disney, nobody kind of cares. So it's like, oh, you can watch like The Mummy, like the Brendan Fraser original one. So as long as it's like an older movie, nobody seems to care. But yeah. So this is gonna be interesting because I don't know how the cartographer will hook up on this. How does a cartographer work on this? I'm gonna have to transfer, oh no, I can't transfer that over, shit. Yeah, this ain't gonna work. I'm gonna have to, yeah, this is a different pinout. This ain't gonna work. This is a different pinout. This is a completely different pinout. I'm gonna have to move all this over. Okay. How's a cartographer gonna work on this? Can H, can L. How is a cartographer gonna plug into this? I don't have a way to hook a cartographer up to this. How am I gonna do that? I have an Eddy. I've got a Big Tree Tech Eddy, but I want to use the cartographer. How does that? Well, the cartographer, is it USB? Is it USB? I don't know. It's a different connection. I literally just have like 4 wires here. It's 4 wires, and then it's CAN bus, I believe. I believe this is CAN bus. And the problem is this board is CAN bus, this board is not CAN bus. I'm just realizing now. Shit. I just need to reflash it. Can I do that? Oh man, this is gonna be a lot more work than I thought it would be. Shit. I was hoping this would be a nice, quick little swap. Just swap the board, swap the cable, and off I go with my life. But apparently not. It's easy. So can I do it with it all built, or do I have to like pull it out now and do it like on the computer and then put it back in, or can I do it? Also, shoot, that's gonna be annoying. But it's already plugged in. Like, that's the problem. It's already. Okay, let me get all this out. Let me get this all out. Let's get this all out. Let's get this all out. Come on. Oh wow, that just ripped out. Okay, you know what? Screw that. That's coming out too. That's getting ripped out too. Pull it out. You gonna check? I don't know, just DM if there's instructions, just put it in Discord chat. I'll look it up. That's the wrong cable. Where's my Allen key? Here it is. Did remember to pull the Nighthawk's companion board that hooks in the pine? Yeah, I got the companion board right here. Okay. Okay, there's the cover. Okay. Also, shoot, this is a PT 1000, right? Can you hook a PT 1000 up to a Nighthawk? No, it's a thermistor. It's a thermistor. One second here, one second here, one second here, one second here. Hook anything to it once. Rather not risk that. Okay, how does that plug in? Oh, from that way. Okay. There we go. Okay. We have a non-board catapult on the Cardo. This is gonna be annoying. Troubleshooting the original. No, I've had so many issues with the stock board here. I'm just gonna write it right off. Like, we have been chasing gremlins I've been chasing gremlins in this board for weeks. Like, trying to get this tool head to work. And at this point, I'm just gonna say, screw it. I'm done with it. I'm throwing it out. Like, I don't have another, honestly, I don't want to put a Big Tree Tech cam board in here. I don't. It's not that I don't trust it, it's just that I don't trust it anymore. Hey, so we got a cartographer in here that originally was hooked up to an SB2209. And I'm ripping the SB2209 out because it's been nothing but trouble. And I'm replacing it with a Nighthawk. So unfortunately, I don't have a way to plug the cartographer into the Nighthawk. So how do I make it talk? Also, size difference. This is the SB2209. This is the Nighthawk. How the hell is it that big of a size difference? Obviously, you could plug more into this. So let's see. Can you? Okay, let's pull up the stuff here for the LDO Nighthawk. LDO Nighthawk. Problem didn't fix? No. Actually, the extruder worked great until the board overheated and killed itself. That's basically what I'm working on. I'm working under the assumption the board killed itself. So yeah, I think it's just a thermistor. I think it's just a straight up thermistor. I don't think I can do in chat to help. I know. I see him. So there's the probes. I got a probe thing, but that ain't gonna work. You can do a PT 1000. Okay. Well, this is a... Oh, this is a PT 1000. So you can do PT 1000? Not 100. Okay, so I can do PT 1000. Okay, that's good. That's good. My other option was literally to replace that. Because I actually have something I probably could replace it with, but I don't want to. Okay, that's good. That's good. We can replace it. Or I don't have to go crazy. I can just plug that in. That's good. Yeah, that's a big size difference between them. Yeah, so okay, so PT1000 heater, so we're good there. So it's the cartographer is the only thing I got to fiddle with. Is how do we get the cartographer to now talk with a normal tool head? How do we do that? How do I get that through there? Nighthawk. The Nighthawk doesn't really have connections. It's USB too, so there's no CAN bus. Like it's got a motor hookup on the back, the 2+1, and that. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it doesn't have a USB. So what I think I have to do is I have this here. This is a USB cable from an Eddy. What I'm thinking is I repin this and plug this into the cartographer and just run a USB cable back to the bottom, because I believe I have USB. I should have. Yoink. I love the fact. I love the convertible electronics. Yeah, I've got... Really? I have one USB port. I have one USB port available. I need two more. I need one for this guy, and I need one for the cartographer. I don't have a USB. I have a USB hub. One second. One second. Where did I put it? It's downstairs. I think it's downstairs. Oh, hey, puppy. Is it downstairs? You? Why are you whining? What are you whining, buddy? That ain't gonna work. Upstairs, maybe? Where is it? Haha. There we go. That might work. USB hub. The only other question I have here is, what is this controller board? This is a Manta M8P, I believe. I believe it's a Manta M8P. M8P. What I could do is I could just unplug the screen. Because the screen, I don't like these screens. Okay, let's see here. What do we got? What do we got? So it's only got two USB ports, but it has a USB-C. Look how happy that, wow, that face. Okay. Is this USB-C port communication? Is that USB-C port communication? Because I need to know if that is a communication. Wait, that's the M8. It goes to serial. M5P, M8P. Okay. USB Type C. This right here. So so I can't plug anything in here. Essentially, I can't. Dang it. That's USB-C. But I do have a C to A adapter. So now it's A. So now I can plug that in there. Okay, so this will go in here like that. Okay. And then we have that adapter can go like there. That's janky as shit. I don't like it, but it's all we got. 2 ports, a USB 2 header. Yeah, I think that's it. Oh, man, really, it's got Ethernet at least, but yeah, that's annoying. How about an adapter? Well, I mean, as long as it's the 4 wires, we should be good, right? Okay, so the cartographer, which this is gonna suck. I'm gonna have to take this off too. So I repin this to the cartographer. So then the cartographer is USB. This is USB. We have those two go to there. And then I gotta reflash the cartographer. Why not use CAN? Because, you ready? This is why. This is the CAN board, okay? So what we do with this CAN board is we take it and, okay, yeah. We do that. Okay, so now we don't have CAN. We only have USB. Was that the right board? Yeah, that was the right board. There we go. Like, hopefully I didn't smash the wrong board. Because the CAN board cannot. It's dead. It's euchred. It's dead. I don't like it. I don't trust it. It's not working. We're throwing it in the garbage. It has wasted a spool of filament and 2 weeks of my time. So when something's being a problem, what you do is you remove the problem. So now we're switching over to a board I know, I like, and I trust. Simple as that. Okay. Come on. Okay, so we have our cartographer here. Now, what's the pinout on a cartographer? What's the pinout? Because I got this, so hopefully I can just repin this. Are these the same plugs? These are nowhere near the same, damn it. Okay, I'm gonna have to re-crimp this too. Cartographer. Probe. Wow, I can't spell. Okay. So I'm assuming, I don't know which one I have. It's the one that came with the Seaboard kit. I don't know which one it is. It's on the silk screen. Oh, okay. Well, the problem is I don't know which is which, because this is USB. So I got to figure out what the pinout of the Eddy is, so I can figure out which ones are the same and move them. It's likely a V3. Okay, let's see. Where's my pinout? Does it not show the pinout on here? Okay. Four-pin USB port. That's what it is. The problem is I have this USB cable here for an Eddy board or an Eddy probe. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this cable and put the proper, move the connector over essentially. So I'm going to take the connector from the Eddy or the thing and put it there. So now I have a USB cable. So now I gotta figure out how to pin that. You said it's silk screened on? So the problem is I can't get at it. Go to documents page. Documentation. go. Hey Gab, where is firmware? No. Where's the pinout? Show me the pinout. Okay, actually this will tell me which one I have. I believe it's V3. You know what? Let me just take it off. I'll just take it off. If I can get it off. The problem is I can't. There we go. That goes around and around. Then we grab this guy. I know, I do want to pull it just to make sure I do have the right one. I honestly just want to make sure I have the right one. I am building the right one here, essentially. What is this? I mean, MAP have 2 USB ports on the side and one. Is there a 4-pin USB near the stepper? Where? Because we got 2 USB ports here, and then you said there's a 4-pin USB near the stepper. Where's? That's an I2C. I don't see another. I don't see a USB. The 4-pin behind the USB. What? I don't see anything labeled, and I don't have, there's stuff blocking it also. You know what? I'm just not gonna bother looking at that. We're gonna go USB. I got the adapter. Okay, so this is a, oh, it's got an ADXL. Okay, it's got the ADXL, so it's a V3. Yeah, it's got the ADXL. So ground, 5 volt, D plus, D minus. Okay, so the question is, what color is what? Oh wait, no, it's USB. The USB standard is a standard. So as long as I don't change the order of these wires, they should be the same, right? That makes sense because I got red is 5 volt, ground is there, is black. So yeah, so if I go red, white, green, black, red, white, green, black, red, white, green, black, red, white, green, black. Red, white, green, black. Okay. There we go. Okay. So, let's put this all back together now by cutting this. Actually, let me see if I can pop these off. Don't think I can reuse them, but we'll try. Go 2 of those. I could just solder them on. Don't you love using something that can easily stab yourself to try and do something right next to your fingers without trying to stab yourself? Come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Ow, ow. Ow. That hurt. Where did I put you? I believe it's none of these guys. Don't think. Can I reuse one of the, no, you're a 4-pin. I don't think you're the right 4-pin, no. This isn't the right one. Okay, so you're not the right one. This might be a problem because I might not have these connectors. I might not have the right connector available for this. These are a slightly different kind of connector. Shoot. Let's... Sworn I could have sworn I had some of these. Because they're... Actually, I should have these. I used some of these earlier on something, and I can't... Where did I put them? I used them on crimping that. So I should have them somewhere. Those are DuPonts. These guys. These. Nope. 2040s. Nope. 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 Maybe they are in here. Okay, let me take one of these off just to see what I'm working with here. Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, these are the one size down. Shoot. These are like slightly different than the spec I have. And nope. 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 None of these are them. I know I have them somewhere. I just don't know where. I could just, I'll probably end up just soldering them, I think. Oh, oh. Aha! I knew I had them. I knew I had them. I knew I had them somewhere. I knew I had them somewhere. Okay, where are we? I don't recommend CAN. Honestly, I like USB more than CAN. On a single tool head board 3D printer, honestly, I like CAN more. Or correction, I like USB more. There's less of a chance. It's easier to fiddle with. I like it more. Simple as that. That's the easiest way for me to say it. I prefer USB on a single tool head board 3D printer than CAN. Simple as that. It's easier to work with. It's less finicky. There's less troubleshooting things you got to fiddle with. Setting up is a lot easier because you just install the same, like the whole configuration thing is the same as a normal tool head board or a normal MCU. It's easier to flash and all that. Make sure you flash before you install. Yes, yes. I'll have to put it in DFU mode. Okay. Well, the plan is to put the USB thing on so I can plug it into the computer so we can flash it. If somebody can, I haven't looked in the Discord yet, but if somebody can post the link to the, or no, this ain't it. These aren't them. Shoot. I thought these were the right ones. They're not. Uh-oh. Are these them? No. These aren't them. No. Damn it. I thought I had them. I'm just blind. Are they in here? I think these are, no, those aren't them. Oh, bloody hell, I thought I had them. I've got a connector. I got the connector, I just need the pins. Oh, damn it, I thought I had them. I thought I had them. Nope, nope. I had them at one point. I know I had them at one point because I crimped some the other day. This is gonna drive me insane. 'Cause I know I had them. I know I had them. Here they are. Here they are. Anyway. It gives you step by step. Okay. Like, I know I have these. Just gotta actually find them. There we go. Are these the right ones? Wait, no. Wait. These are the right ones. These aren't. Go away. These are the right ones right here. There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay. There we go. Oh man, my eyes are really going. Okay. Go. These are so much fun to get in your hole. Click. No, get in. Lock. Put it in backwards. Put it backwards. There we go. There you go. You go there. There we go. Okay. One. Ow. Go over there. Keep stabbing myself. Jamie from Mythbusters. Yeah, this is the not authorized Alan Pan Mythbusters merch. They're linked in the Discord. Nice. Thank you. So I got a question. Are there any big movies coming out in the next little bit? I was talking with the wife the other day. We're just driving around, and like, usually there's like a big movie coming out around Christmas. Is there anything coming out anytime soon, movie-wise? Sonic 3, is that coming out soon? Nice. You have no idea how pleasantly surprised I am that the Sonic movies actually turned out good. Nope, no, that one's not print well. New Captain America? Yeah, Captain America. It's Brave New World, not. Or that might be a regional thing. Still haven't seen Sonic 2. It's good. It's honestly, I like it because as a kid who grew up in the 90s, born in the late 80s, growing up in the 90s, letting Sonic, because I watched the Sonic show when I was a kid. That was on TV, Saturday morning TV. And then letting Jim Carrey just be Jim Carrey. Two things that would make anyone in my age bracket happy. Let Jim Carrey be a goofball, and Sonic. Okay. So what was it? It was red, white, green, black, right? Red, white, green, black. Yeah. So notifications. Oh, LinkedIn. Freaking LinkedIn. If you think for my fellow, I don't know who, but if you think Twitter is a crazy cesspool, spend some time on LinkedIn. You want to see a batshit insane social media site? Spend some time on LinkedIn. Go check out the LinkedIn Lunatics subreddit. You want crazy. You want crazy. LinkedIn is completely, it is, it's insane. We managed to cut down costs on heating by 50%. How? We just let our employees freeze to death. We don't care. And you shouldn't either. Okay, so I got that. So that is now USPA certified. You know what's funny? There's actually a Windows shortcut to open LinkedIn. If it's like, what is it? It's Win Shift L or something. What is it? LinkedIn shortcut. LinkedIn shortcut. What is it? What is it? What is it? Let me find it here. Control Shift Alt Win L. So if you're on a Windows computer, hit Control Shift Alt Windows key L. Yeah. It opens LinkedIn. It opens LinkedIn. Windows actually has a shortcut to LinkedIn built into it, because I'm pretty sure Microsoft owns LinkedIn, but either way, yeah. Okay, so there's our cartographer board. There we go. So next, let's go to Discord. 4-pin USB. I don't have access to that 4-pin USB because the giant 3D printed fan sits over it. So yeah, I don't have access to that fin. Okay, where is... There you go, for updating the cartographer firmware. Okay, should you be using DFU? No, use Catapult. Oh. But, okay. So this should be seen as a last resort and should only necessary when Catapult flashing is unavailable. DFU mode is the STM bootloader part of the STM32 chip. Okay. Entering DF mode is simply the filling practice. Okay. First, short the two pads. Boot 0 with boot 0 short. Briefly short the DFU mode. Okay, but do I need to install software for this? USSH into it. Okay. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, so I've got my tweezers here. I think I'm gonna need 2 tweezers. Because you gotta put in, okay, so where are the pads? Pads are on the bottom. Pads are on the bottom, okay. So what I'm gonna do is to make this easier on myself. Where the hell did I put my Omni Fixo? Oh, it's downstairs. It's downstairs. Ah, whatever. Okay. So we plug this in. Okay, so you get plugged in. Boop. Got no lights. Should I have lights? Okay. It's simple. With the cartographer plugged in via USB, first short the 2 pads of the boot 0, marked 1. With the boot still storage, briefly short the reset pad. This will put it in DFU mode. Okay, so I got my tweezers here. So, short. So, oh, that's gonna be fun. So you short boot 0, and then while shorting boot 0, you short reset. So, short boot 0, and then reset. I got no light on. Oh, USB device not recognized. Okay, so Windows doesn't know what it got, but it got something. Okay, no LEDs will be on when DFU mode if the device is in runtime. Okay, but yeah, okay, so. How do I SSH into it? It needs to be hooked up in the printer. Oh. Then why was I saying I had to do it on computer? You can't do it via the computer? Pi is a computer, Pi for the win. Can if you run Linux. Well, see, the problem is here, I don't have the fucking printer together. And putting this in DFU mode with it installed isn't happening. Okay, so let me turn the printer on. Okay. So you're Canon, so I can get rid of you. Okay, so now, I guess we turn, because I don't want to go through the whole, because I can't install this and put it in DFU mode. Recovery tool is a Linux script. Okay. So why didn't you guys stop me when I was trying to plug in the computer? Okay. So put that into YAR. Okay. So let's plug this in now. Boot this up, and I'll probably bitch and complain that it's missing some stuff, but it's already broken as is. Printers, Seaboard Quad XY. There we go. I'm just hoping that, well, this gives us a chance to let us know if the USB port is recognized or the hub is recognized. Because if the hub doesn't work, we're kind of screwed to begin with. Or at least I just unplugged the screen. Okay, so let's SSH into this. SSH. Ah, shoot. What is this? Is it? It's not Pi. It's Is it BQ at? Shoot. What is the BQ? Yeah, BQ. BQ at that. Yes. BQ. Okay, we're in. Okay, so let me put in DFU mode. So we short boot, short reset. There we go. The blue light's on. Nope, that's not right. That's not right. Device is in runtime, and so continue touching those pads till it works. Okay. So let's try this again. Boot. Reset. No. There we go. Okay. Now it's in DFU mode. Okay, now it's in DFU mode. So copy this, put that there. That did nothing. There we go. I ran the grep thing and it doesn't say anything. Control V. Oh, take rid of that space. It's not saying anything. Just run ls USB. I see a CAN adapter. I don't see. I don't think it's working. Scheiße. I don't see. It sees the adapter. The hub works. Well, it is in DFU mode. It is in DFU mode. There's no L. I pushed the pads and it's in DFU mode. DMESG. Device not accepting address. Fun times. Fun times. Shit. What do I do now? What do I do now? What do I do now? Okay, so that obviously that hub doesn't work. I don't think. So my option is I rip the screen out. If I don't use the screen, then I got 2 USB ports. Okay. Here's the tip, just bridge boot 0 pins with tweezer and plug in via USB. Yeah, but then I have to like hold the pins while plugging it in at the same time. Hubs often block host access. So I can't use a hub at all for this? Or is this something I can like, here, okay, let's unplug you. Unplug it from the hub. Okay, so let me bridge these pins and plug it in at the same time. See, this is bridge the pins, plug it in. Okay, it's in USB mode. Okay. LS USB. It's thinking. It's still not showing up. Still not showing up. Still not showing up. Fiddlesticks. We know it works because it shows up in Windows. I put it in DFU mode while plugged into a Windows computer and it popped up going, hey, not recognized. Damn, okay. What's going on here? Scroll down, it's at the bottom. Scroll down a little, you can use the script to make the USB loop boy. Okay, so what's the script? Okay. Okay, SSH, so Run the script. Okay, so copy, paste, run that. Hey, what's this? Do you wish to run the program? Yes or no? Yes. I'm guessing. Yes. No device found in flashing mode. Well, let's try this again. Boot. Reset. I have been tapping the pins. Like, I'm not even getting a blue LED on this right now. Like, aren't you supposed to get a blue LED when it boots up normally? Getting nothing on it. CPU device not found. This is not going good. Yeah, it's not going into DFU mode no matter how many times I fiddle with it. Okay, so we got a blue LED. So it's on. Let's put it in DFU mode. It's not the data line. We've confirmed Windows sees it as a USB device, so it's communicating. It is communicating. Plus, USB is a standard. The wires are always in the same order. Okay. The light's off now. Device not found. It's not being yeah, I know that, Phil. Device not checking, press any key. So when you're saying keep touching the pads, what pads should I be like continuously touching? Like the reset pad, the boot pad, like it's not being detected. Like the light's not on, so I put it in DFU mode, but the printer ain't seeing it. Like, I don't know what's going on here. I'm trying to just... Oh, no. Oh, I turned the lights back on. App reset. Spice King, we've been doing that for like the past 10 minutes. With that, I know we know what we're doing. Let's try this. Like, I just put it in boot mode again. We're doing the USB cable. The USB cable should be fine. I mean, it's a USB cable. What is there to check? And again, we've plugged this into a computer. Windows goes, this is not a recognized USB device, which means it at least sees it as a USB device, which means it should be wired correctly. Try connecting the screen to the hub and cartographer directly to the USB. The cartographer is plugged in directly via USB. Like, it's plugged in directly via USB right now. There is no hub. There is no hub. I took the hub out. The hub's not it. We're plugged directly into the board. So. Yeah, STM32Cube program. Yeah, we'll probably do that. This is getting annoying. Directly to the Pi? Yes, directly to the Pi. There's only... What else has USB ports? Derek gifted 10 community memberships. Cheers and appreciate it. Try to turn it off and on it again. I did. Okay, let's see here. What was that STM32Cube programmer? Well, where's the firmware to download? Where's the firmware to download? $10 memberships for the Keep the Patience fund going. Cheers. Like. CrowdTech, no, it won't. It flash CAN bus, yes. Yeah, so the issue we're having here, for those that are just joining, this had a CAN bus tool head board that shit the bed. We ripped it out, we're replacing it with a Nighthawk, which is a USB board. Unfortunately, with it being USB, I can't plug this into the board because this is the cartographer probe is CAN bus, but it also can do USB. So the plan is to just flash it to USB so I can plug this into the Pi down there, and then it just works like that. But we can't get it to flash. So. I gotta do these stupid retro tink. Oh, do I gotta do like, I gotta do a retro tink bullshit, whatever this is. I can't just plug it in via USB. STM32Cube programmer, what? Copy. STM32Cube programmer. You'll need an ST-Link. Well, do I have an ST-Link? Now I have to find hardware I don't have. Oh, this will be easy. Just STM32 link. By the way, you need additional hardware. I don't fucking have one. I know I have one, but I don't know where I have one. I haven't seen the one I used freaking 20 years ago, since 20 years ago. You don't need ST-Link. Okay, then why did somebody just tell me I needed ST-Link? Just USB. Well then, okay, who was telling me I need the ST-Link? Who was telling me I need the ST-Link? Explain yourself. Good software. Explain yourself. Elaborate. For Linux, for Mac, for Windows. Get latest. License agreement. Sure, I agree. Download as guest. What is all this bullshit? I'm not giving you my email. Fuck off. No. I'm not giving you my information. Would be easier. Well, I'm not going to pull out a whole, like, I don't have any printers where I can easily get at the Raspberry Pi in them. Pins are in the bootloader. Joel, we tried that already. It's an STM. Well, I don't know what STM it is. I can't see what, my eyes are not good enough for that. I can't see what kind of STM it is. You just had the same issue. You must. Santiago, we've done all that bridging USB stuff. We're past that. We've got it in the we've put this in DFU mode repeatedly, consistently, and it's still not being seen by that. Yeah, like here. For those at home, I plug it into my computer. Okay, plug it into computer. Nothing happens. And then I get my tweezers. Uh-oh, where'd my other tweezer go? There it is. Okay, ready? Look at the bottom. Look at the bottom corner. Ready? Boot. Oh, come on. Reset. Oh, see, there we go. I put it in boot mode and Windows goes, oh, it's not recognized as a USB device, but it knows it's a USB device, so it's wired up correctly. STM32F, blah, 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 blah. Okay. This desk is very messy, unprofessional. Okay. What do you want me to do, Rob? You want me to stop? Everyone's chat, stop. We are stopping the stream right now. We are not going to do another thing if Rob tells me to clean my desk right now. We are not doing a further thing. If Rob tells me to clean my desk right now, the stream is over and all we're doing for the rest of the stream is cleaning. So Rob, what do you want to do? What do you want me to do? Robbie Tri Putra. What do you want me to do? We're all waiting on you right now. We're all waiting on you right now. We're all waiting on you, Robbie. You want to bring up the state of my desk? It's all on you right now. Oh, look at that. He ran away. It's a lot easier to criticize people when they don't talk back, eh? Anyways, moving on. Okay, so Windows is seeing this. Did he reply? Tidy up the desk. Okay, cool. Everyone, the stream is not proceeding until I clean my desk now. Goes there, there. I think that's garbage. That's an extra USB cable. Put that over there. So let's see. We've got some fans here. Richard said, I got a USB cartographer at Smurf to try. I did, but I have no idea where it is. Believe me, I looked before stream. I couldn't find where it is. I've got my bag of stuff, but I have a box inside and I don't know where it went. So I think it's upstairs in my computer room, but I'm not 100% sure. Garbage, garbage. That's garbage. Garbage, garbage. This can go there. We're gonna need that later. Have we tried percussive maintenance? Surprisingly, we did. I tried some percussive maintenance on the original board. It didn't go well. Oh, and now it's on the floor. Gonna need that later. This can go here. Cleaning stream. Oh no, we're doing the cleaning stream right now. Robbie decided it was his prerogative to critique the state of my work desk and requested that I clean it. So now that's what we're doing on stream. So, yeah. Garbage, garbage. Ooh, that's some filament. Don't think I need these extra parts anymore. Could be shaving my head. Yeah, I don't think we need to worry about that. The hairline is already proceeding north as quick as possible. I checked the Discord, I'm checking now. By the way, this was all just to give the people that were actually smart and knew what's going on time to actually look up what's going on to try and figure out how we can make this work. Anyways. Switching between cam modes V3. Switching your probe between cams simple, requires a reflash of the firmware. While doing this, it's vital that you flash not only the guitar, but the modified catapult bootloader as well. My recommendation would be to do this via computer using the STM Pro guide there, DFU mode. Okay. What the heck is this? So I guess I do have to sign up for this stupid bullshit to get. I'm sorry, companies. This kind of bullshit, give us your information to download software, is bullshit. Fake at fake dot fake download. To validate your emails, please click the link inside the. Are you? Like, fucking hell. Yes, I know, I'm sorry. The internet has gotten shit. The internet has gone to shit. This kind of crap I can't freaking stand. Like, does anyone have the software and can just give it to me? Like, bullshit. That's bullshit. Like, just give me the freaking file. I don't want to sign up for all this bullshit. Like, just give me the download. I'm just gonna use my normal email. Whatever. Frick it. Frick it. I really don't care. This is bullshit. Fake. This is bullshit. I hate companies that require this kind of stuff. Like, I cannot stand it. No, I'm gonna do it properly. I'm not gonna accept somebody, like, I know a few people have tried to email it to me. The problem is, it's not that I don't trust you. It's just, it's very good habit as a content creator not to download random programs from people. It's not that I don't trust you. It's just, you don't. I'm a content creator on the internet. The last thing I need is me to download something that some malicious person sent me. It's not that I don't trust you. It's just, that's how I operate. Especially on a computer that has all my stuff logged in. Because, like, think about it. I'm logged into my YouTube here. A malicious party could do a lot of bad damage if they got into my YouTube. So. Oh, especially on a stream. Oh, yeah, definitely. Okay, extract all. Extract. Okay. Yeah, another birthday stream event. Yeah. Don't need that happening again. Now I have to install it. How y'all doing today? You know what you should do? You should go buy some gamer subs. Go buy some gamer subs. My cup has a dinosaur on it. Look at this. Go buy some gamer subs. Use code Canuck. Save 10% off your order. Also do that. Enter to win some filament. Next. Next. I accept the license. Next. Oh my god. Directors of... What is it? Is this program from, like... What is this? I've understood and read the terms of use. Yes, of course I did. Core files install. Oh my god, what is all this crap? If the stream crashes and you never see me again, avenge me. Okay. Did it work, Dougal? Hopefully it worked. Install. Yes, install. We might be carrying this on into Tuesday's stream. Finish. Next. Oh, you know what I'll do? Tonight's stream will be nice and easy. What I'll do is I'll just, I'll just pull the hardware out of one computer and put it in another computer. How hard could it be? And by computer, I mean 3D printer, right? I mean, this already has Clipper flashed on it. All I got to do is pull out the old stuff, put the new stuff in, change a few config settings, and we're good to go. How hard could it be? That was me 10 minutes before I went live today. 10 minutes before I went live today. That was me going, we'll have a nice, easy stream. What the GPT boopity is this? Is this? Oh, here's the programmer. There we go. Data collection. Yeah, that's what I hate. Like, why do you need data collection? You're a freaking STM programmer. Why do you need to collect my data? You wonder why I don't like 3D printers that require an app. Okay. Okay, now what? I got this shit installed. Now what? Address. What am I doing now? It's in DFU mode, I think. It's plugged in. It's in DFU mode. Now what? Now what do I do? Do I need the hammer? Link in Discord. Check. Link in Discord. Who linked it in Discord? Wolfpack. Where's Wolfpack? Wolfpack, where are you, Wolfpack? I don't see Wolfpack. Say thank you for the content, building my first foreign, and your content has helped me so much. Awesome to hear, Distant Shadow. Okay, go ST. Whoa, I clicked a big link. What is going on here? Go st.com. What is that? Oh, that's just the download. Okay, okay. So I've got this. Okay, so okay, so I've installed that. Follow our guide to updating that. But is this? Oh, this. Okay, there's the link. Okay, updating via DFU mode. Okay. So I've done that. It's in DFU mode. Okay. To check Windows, Start menu, Device Manager, Device Manager. Okay. Scroll down to Universal Serial Buses. You should see STM32 bootloader as an option. I do not see STM32 bootloader as an option. I got an unknown device. Okay, let me unplug this. Okay, I don't see it there. So plug it in. Data pins are backwards. They shouldn't be, though. The data pins should not be backwards because they're in the exact same order as the other one that was in previously. Okay, so I touch the two boot pads, short it. What's going on here? And now it's not showing up at all. You know what? I'm trying to plug it in. Let me try plugging it directly into the computer instead of through a hub. Okay. Let's plug directly into the computer. I got no LED on. Okay, let's... Okay, so short the boot pads. Reset. Come on. Okay, why aren't you working now? What's going on? Come on. Why don't you want to work now? Boot. No, come on. Come on. Boot. Reset. And now it's not popping up. Oh! Ah! Aha! Aha! Everyone in chat who is telling me the data pins were backwards. How about them apples? How about them apples? How about them apples? Okay. So downloaded that. Warn you, it requires you to sign up for an account. Okay. Well, I'm on version 17, I believe. Okay. Open the application on the right side, select the following options and press connect. Okay. So, port. Mine looks completely different than this. Oh, wait. USB. 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 Port. No DFU detected. What do you mean no DFU detected? It's right freaking here. What do you mean no DFU detected? refresh. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yes, look at these numbers here. Those are numbers, okay? Okay. Correct firmware is linked in Discord. How do I download this? Okay, it downloaded. Okay. Okay. Once you have connected, click Open File. You're going to select both the Catapult bootloader for your board and your cartographer firmware. So, downloads. So there's full cartographer. Okay. Is that it? I got full cartographer. I'm assuming that's both the Catapult and the cartographer. Okay, so this is both. And this is USB. Firmware is loaded. For your cartographer, you need to address that. Catapult. Do I need to do any of this right here? Whoa, oh, I hit download. Okay. Shit, what's it? Was that right? I did not mean to click that. Yay, okay, we're good. Flash my hard drive by mistake. Yeah, guys, so about that boom. Okay, okay. Okay, so let's see. So how once either firmware is pressed down, okay. Now press disconnect in the top right corner. If your blue LED is flashing and not fully flash firmware, you should start again. Okay, so disconnect. So should I just get like a blue LED on this or something? Oh wait, I gotta reset it. So hit reset. I got no light on it. Now plug it into the Manta. What do you mean? Oh, the Manta. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's plug it into the Manta now. Yeah. Okay, so now we plug it in to the Manta. I should be getting a blue LED on this, right? I'm not. Yeah, hit download. Yeah. Okay, let me see here. Let me freaking find this thing. Where is it at? Printers. Let's see where Quad XY. Oh, blue LED is once Clipper connects. Okay. That makes sense. Okay. Okay, let's see here. SSH BQ at that. Well, at least we know, guys, we're gonna have content for Tuesday's stream. Okay. Now let's go here. So close that. Close that. Close that. So what do I run now? LS USB. Or no, what do I need to run now? LS USB. Okay, I did that. Oh, that's right. LS, the bigger one there. Okay. So USB cartographer. Booyah. Okay, so now let me unplug it. Plug in the hub and see if the hub works. Okay, Okay, so that's that. Now, let's see if the USB hub works. Haha, it does! It does! The USB hub works. Heck yeah. Okay, we're good. We're good. Let's go, baby! Okay, so now I can copy that. And then we go over here, machine, .cfg. I'm gonna have to redo all of this because I'm not using EBB can anymore. So I'm gonna have to like redo all of this. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna have to rip that out. I'm gonna have to make all new config stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make all new config stuff. Okay, let's turn this off and start putting everything back together. Mana. Why mana? Manta. That was just DFU mode for most of those previous. No, it was going into DFU mode. It just wasn't talking right. I don't know why. It was going into USB mode. It just wasn't going into it and then being recognized. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, let's turn this all off now. Okay, so you're off. So now I got to run a bunch of cables. Now I got to run a bunch of cables. So first things first, let's put the cartographer back on printer. Finish it all today? Oh, heck no. It's 10 o'clock at night. Hey, eepy. We will go until 11, see how it is. And then if I need to, we'll carry on Tuesday. We'll probably end up carrying on Tuesday. I don't think we're going to finish this in one go. The info you need from the printer on the 5-sec Trident? I will. That's what I'm going to do. Although I'll probably have to redo it all because it's all different on this machine. Like this machine has end stops, the other one didn't. I might as well just rebuild it all from scratch. It's not hard to rebuild the config for a tool headboard from scratch. It's actually pretty easy to just copy the defaults and just go from there. I'm not too concerned. Is this all due to the extrusion issues? It's basically issues kept building up to the point where I didn't trust the tool headboard anymore. Because what happened was on Tuesday's or yesterday's stream, we swapped out the motor. So I had it out. See, Buddy told me to clean my desk and then I moved the motor. Now I can't find it. This is why I don't clean my desk. We swapped the motor and we put a different fan on it. And what ended up happening was it printed for longer, but then it failed. And by failed, I mean, it just completely stopped talking to the CAN bus or the tool headboard. It was throwing clip errors. It basically, when you turn on the machine, it wouldn't actually boot up. It would just continuously not connect to the tool headboard. So at that point, I'm like, you know what? It might be just a cable, but I'm not going to trust anything. And I ripped the tool headboard out. There's been enough lost time to try to get this to work. And I'm like, you know what? I've got a printer that has a Nighthawk in it. I trust the Nighthawk board. I'm going to put the Nighthawk board in. And where did that screw go? It's a flathead. Where'd it go? Oh, here it is. So yeah, that's basically it. It basically just, stuff kept getting funky. And I was like, you know what? We're just going to rip it out. We're just going to replace it with known good hardware. So, is what it is. It is what it is. By the way, where's he? Did he leave? 1 second here. 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 I think this is a good one. Maybe it's this one. Let's see. 1 second. I just want to do one thing quick here. Mobile. In camera. Activate. No, not you. Webcam. Deactivate. Activate. this camera work? No, this one doesn't work. This is the bad one. Oh, that's the good one. This is the bad camera. Might be the good camera. One second. Fun fact, I found another camera. Yoink. Deactivate. Activate. Really? This camera just doesn't want to work. Deactivate. Activate. No? Maybe if I plug you directly into the computer. Maybe it's my USB hub that's being funky with cameras lately. Okay, you're plugged directly into the computer now. Deactivate. Activate. Ah! There we go. Okay, cool. Mr. Person who Rob, was it? You're like, oh, your desk is messy. Have an aneurysm. Okay. Where'd I put that? Oh, here it is. That is the pile of stuff I don't use. I got to go through it, but it's been like building up for months. Because the best part is it's like, okay, here's my grease, there's my cleaning stuff, there's the extra screws, there's my water, there's an extra hot end. It's like, it's all stuff I actually use. It's just piled. Most of this can go in the garbage. I just have to go through it, which I actually have been doing. I make it a point to come out here like 10, 15 minutes before I start for stream and start cleaning stuff. So for example, I have cleaned off a good chunk of the floor. So I do work occasionally out here. Okay, so you go there. So you got to go through. Oh, this is going to be fun. Shoot, will that fit through there? I don't know if I can fit this through that hole. Hey, come on. Yeah, come on, get through the hole. Get through the hole, come on. There we go. And it's caught on the wires. There we go. Okay, come on. There we go. Okay. And that plugs in there. There we go. Okay. And then you have to, hopefully this USB cable is not too thick. Otherwise it's going to interfere. And that's a problem. What happened to the overhead cam? It's green! Sensor's burnt out. It's a several year old, heavily used camera. Okay. You go there. You go there. This isn't gonna work. You want to know what's absolutely hilarious? I can't use this. This USB cable is too fat. The USB cable is too fat to fit through the hole here that I need it to fit through. Okay, well, I guess we're going to have to stick it on the side there. Yeah, okay, USB is going to have to go on the side there. Okay, well, we'll make it work. Make it work. Make it work. We'll do it live. Whatever happened to Bill O'Reilly? Did he get canceled? Did chat disconnect? It does it sometimes. YouTube's like, now would be a good time to insert ads. Okay. So this is gonna suck because I gotta, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna swap both these. This uses more stuff. So I'm just gonna swap all the electronics from this into this. Nero, can you give me a birthday shout? Montag, happy birthday is not something I'm gonna say. I do not do birthday shouts. So people like Montag that ask for me to say happy birthday and do stuff like say happy birthday Montag. I wish you all the best. Here's to another great year. I don't do that. So don't ask me. Claritin. Well, is that what you got for an ad? So for those that don't know, YouTube is really pushing creators to put more ads in their videos. So I get a stupid pop-up that pops up on my screen continuously throughout the stream going, hey, if you put an ad in now, you can make 20% more revenue. And it's super annoying. But the only way to get rid of it is to like hit the button. So because of that, happy birthday, Montag. Okay, so green cam enabled. We're gonna swap all the guts from this into this housing. So unfortunately, I don't know, does this have USB? Oh, it does have LEDs, good. Okay, so we can still use the LEDs. That's good. I have half a mind just to put this in. Fuck it. I'm swearing enough. I'm sorry. I normally, I swear, I do. I normally don't swear this much. I'm just gonna put the orange one on. I'm just gonna put this in. It's good to go. Why? Why? Oh wait, no, I can't. I forgot. I can't do that. I can't do that. This has a full-size Rapido. I have to swap them. Dang it. It's got a full-size Rapido. I can't just leave it. Dang it. Which is really going to be annoying because I'm going to have to repin a bunch of this too. Because this one plugs in. Yeah, I'm going to have to repin a bunch of this. Yeah, because this uses connectors. That one, this uses DuPont's. Actually, I'll just move the fans over. Yeah, I'll just transfer the fans over. So that way I can just reuse the fans. Yeah, I'll just move the fans over, which, actually, these might be better fans. So that way I don't have to repin them. There we go. A Revo Rapido, please tell me that exists. Okay, it exists. I mean, it doesn't, but I can tell you it exists if it'll help you. No, there's no Revo Rapido. How's that coming along? I keep forgetting that printer's printing. I forgot how quiet a Voron is when you have it properly set and you don't like run it at stupidly high speeds and it has, and everything's tuned right. So this is an old board. Okay. I don't know which fan is better. I don't know which fan is better. 0.16, 0.1 amps. This is a higher amp fan, but I'm just going to use this one because I'm not going to swap all my electronics. There we go. Okay. So now I got to move the LEDs out. This is gonna be annoying. Actually, no, that came out pretty easy. These guys are gonna be a pain to get out. Wire round is a bane of your existence. It's one of those necessary evils. Like, think about it. Oh, wait. No, no. Why did I take this out? I didn't need to take this out. I could have left this in. Why did I take that out? It's a necessary evil. The wire routing is the way the wire routing is because there's really only one way to do this kind of thing. It's like you kind of have to do that way. So like it kind of only, think about it. This is a pretty, like, when this tool head was designed, a lot of this stuff wasn't designed to go in it. And over the years, we've managed to shove a lot of shit into this tool head that this tool head was not designed to hold originally. So, yeah. Get in your hole. Undo what I did. There we go. This is far less confusing than watching a Canon AL1 repair video. That is great to hear because whenever I do these videos, I strive to ensure that the videos are less complicated than that, the thing you just said. So that's great to hear. Thanks. Okay. So you're just gonna go right back there. I'm assuming that's a camera of some sort. Okay. You are gonna go right like that. Okay. Where to put the board? You're gonna go right like that, right there. The SP 2.0. Yeah, there's always stuff. Stuff's always being fiddled with and worked on. That's all I'm gonna say. I would use my LTT Store Precision screwdriver set, but it's downstairs. So. Send in your application for iFixit. I don't think they do 3D printer review or videos. I mean, some point in the next year, I probably will end up trying to find a job, but let's see. Okay. So now I got to figure out, is the LED pinning the same? Ground RGB 5 volt. Of course the pinout is different for the LEDs, so I'm gonna have to change this. So this is ground RGB 5 volt. This is, so I can switch that way. So 5 volt. So I gotta swap these two pins around. I'm just gonna use the DuPont connector. I think I can, it'll plug in. I think it'll work. 1 second here. Oh, come on, what's going on here? There we go. Yeah, I think I can... Nope, that doesn't plug in. Okay, I'm gonna have to put some connectors on there. Great. Okay, so we're gonna have to redo this. So, cut and crimp time. Last comment was you joking? Was it? I don't even know what your last comment was. Okay, where is that? Okay, where did I put those pins that I need? These guys. Do people here use the extra 24 pins? My house is filling with them. Hang on to them. They're what you can do, Nevermores. Even if you don't put the charcoal stuff in a Nevermore, putting a Nevermore in itself in a printer will help a lot controlling and increasing your chamber temperatures. And giving you more consistent chamber too. Because think about it, even if you like, oh, you know, I get enough heat without the Nevermore, your chamber is still gonna have a striation to the temperature. So as you print higher up and get further away from the bed, it's gonna be less cool. So just having fans to circulate the air in your chamber, it helps increase your overall chamber temp. It also gives you a more consistent chamber temperature. So it's convection, essentially. So. Yeah, that's the right connector. Okay. Yeah, just get a bin and just collect them. Because here's the thing, they won't go bad. A fan sitting there won't go bad on you. You'll use it at some point. So you might as well just hang on to it. Because you will use it at some point. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but someday. Am I gonna have to reflash the cartographer again? Like with Clipper, or did we put Clipper on it? Or did we just put a bootloader on it? I can't remember. Still trying to figure out why it stops extruding. Yeah, the motor or the control board is Garbo and we're replacing it, which unfortunately meant I had to replace a bunch of other stuff. So instead of continuously trying to chase down a gremlin, we just removed where the we pulled a good old America and just removed the gremlin where the gremlin lives. Gremlin can't be a gremlin if there's nowhere for the gremlin to live, right? That's how America does it. So 5 volt, round, RGB in, and push these in with the thing that I use to stab myself when I don't do it right. There we go. And then plug this in. Get in your home. Come on. There we go. Come on. There we go. Okay. And there we go. Voila. Okay, and now we mount this guy, which shouldn't be too hard. Petty ruckspin, sometimes you have to cut your losses. Where is petty ruckspin? Oh, yeah. Yeah, at some point I just say, you know what, that's enough fiddling, and just rip it out and start over. Sometimes you just have to say, screw it. I've put enough time. It's sunk cost fallacy. That's basically what it is. Sunk cost fallacy is, you know, we've invested this time and money trying to get this to work, and we're just going to keep investing time and money trying to get it to work instead of just saying, screw it, start over. We've already spent this much time. We can't afford to not keep spending time. That's sunk cost fallacy. It's a very common thing in a lot of fields. And sometimes you just gotta deal with it. Sometimes you just gotta go, you know what? Nope. Hopefully this fits. Assuming it does, I just need to. Oh, I put this in the wrong way. Wrong way around. I'm like, this is a clockwork too. This should fit, but it's like I put the little spacer, PCB spacer in backwards. Goes this way. Take care, flying gyroscope. More improved build has a top layer of ACM panel ungrounded, bottom is grounded, it drove a screw through it for safety. You should be okay. Like, I know it's probably good practice to ground everything on a printer, but let's be honest, it's a top panel. If something electrified is touching your top panel to begin with, something ain't right. Because if you don't know what ACM panels are, the A in ACM is aluminum. Aluminum composite membrane? Is it aluminum composite membrane? So it's aluminum composite. So it's basically a very thin sheet of aluminum, foam, and then aluminum. So yeah, it will conduct a current, but your printer frame, like it's attached to your printer frame. So it like, you really shouldn't, that shouldn't be electrified. And your frame is already attached to stuff that's grounded, so you shouldn't be worried, like, this shouldn't be a scenario. But throwing an extra screw in there and grounding it isn't gonna hurt anything. So if you want to, you didn't do anything wrong. You just you might have done something you didn't need to, but it's not gonna hurt anything. So if you like erring on the side of caution, do it. It's not gonna hurt anything. You might as well do it. Okay, so how do I plug all this in? Where is the LDO Nighthawk? AC scares you? Yeah. I mean, I'm not trying to invalidate any of your claims. They're all valid claims. They're all valid statements. Okay. So now I got to start plugging all this back in. Green camera. Go. They're all valid statements. Okay, so you go there. I could swap this back to the original motor that came with the kit instead of the LDO motor we replaced it with, but I'm not. So this guy is that motor. So I'm gonna have to replace a bunch of this. I gotta get this cable out. Do we figure out the issue? No, Rose, because it was a gremlin in the tool head board, And so by figuring out the issue would require me to do continuous testing on the tool head board to see exactly what's causing the issue. So we've removed the issue. Although I am going to have to reprint a cover because I took the original cover off this and I think I threw it out. And I'm not going to put the cover with a fan on it. Actually, is there a fan hookup on it? I don't think I need to put a fan on it. But is there a fan hookup on here? I don't think I need to. Well, I do want to save this guy. That heat sink on there. There we go. Yeah, I don't think there's an extra fan hookup on here. Tool head cable, end stops. I'm gonna have to put end stops in here. I'm gonna have to repin that. Chamber thermistor. Yeah, there's no fan hookup on here, so I can't even put a fan. So yeah, I'm gonna have to reprint that fan cover or the shroud cover because I threw the original one out when I printed this one. Yeah, it's gone. Actually, might have an extra in my bin of extras. No, I do not. Okay, I'll have to print an extra. Okay, I'll just do that tonight. Okay, end stop. End stop. So we have a end stop on the tool head board here that we gotta place. Oh, man. I hate this drag chain, by the way. This drag chain, you can't open it up. You have to like slot it. It's gonna be a bitch. We'll get to it when we get to it. But actually, let me pop this off for now. There we go. That'll be a pain. Okay, so we need to put. Okay, so I gotta take you out. Oh yeah, I really gotta repin this. Yeah, I'm gonna have to repin that too. The cable here is for the smaller connector, and this is the bigger one. So is that ground and X and Y, I think. Let me see here. Yeah, so ground and GPIO 13. Okay. Throw the baby out with bathwater. Exactly. Well, this isn't a Nighthawk 36. It's just a regular Nighthawk. Nighthawk SB, I think is what it's called. So, I do want to get my hands on some Nighthawk 36s, though. I've got some potential builds in the oven that will benefit from that kind of board. Okay, I gotta stand up. These are annoying to do because the light is over there, so when I'm doing this, I'm looking directly into the light. Oh. Twist, twist, and get in. Crimping tiny little wires into these is kind of annoying. But there we go. There we go. One. Form factor, Rose. Form factor. The Nighthawk SB is designed to work with the stealth burner. So it's a 2-board setup. So you have like your fan board in the front face, and then you have your sideboard. Whereas the, nope, that missed completely. The Nighthawk 36 is a single board, and it's designed. It's kind of like the EBB 36. We've put I have one in the V2 downstairs, the V2 26. That has one, and it's designed to like mount on the back of a stepper, essentially. So that board is a little different because it has more connections on it, because you don't have that the daughter board. So bloody hell. Crimping on small wires sucks. Doesn't help, I don't really have a good view of this. There we go. Hopefully. There we go. Okay. And we have, okay, so the ground, and then so don't wire in the 5-volt. Oh wait, that didn't even crimp. Ah. There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay, so now we have the end stop plugged in. There we go. Okay, end stop's plugged in. So we're good there. Okay. So that is that. That is that. Okay, okay. So now put this guy in. And this we're gonna have to modify stuff. Yay! Let me tighten this. Oh, actually, where's that Allen key that fell? Here it is. Okay, so I know you're not supposed to do this, but I'm gonna tighten this and that just to make sure it don't fall out while we fiddle with this. Okay, so this is the heater, and it's gonna go right to there. So I'm gonna have to shorten this. I mean, this is making our tool head even lighter too, so this is good. Okay. Okay, and now If you can, always put ferrules on stuff. It just ensures that it's a cleaner connection. And then these are a little long, so always trim just a little shorter. There we go. Double check the crimp, make sure it's good and nice and clean. There we go. Now on the bright side, with these being heaters, there's no positive, there's no negative. So you just put them in however they go in. So put these up all the way. There we go, one. And two. There we go. Found the October suite from Elliot saying expect to have available at the end of November. There you go. So soon. Oh, I gotta cut it off anyways. Yeah, we'll shorten that. So this is a PT1000. So I'm just gonna slide that all the way down so I don't accidentally lose the labeling. Does it change which end of the heater cartridge warms up first? Mm. Anyone else love stripping fiberglass insulation? I love stripping fiberglass insulation. I love fiberglass insulation. I love getting it all over me. I love having to go in after and then try and cut off all the little threads with some snips without trying to cut off all the little wires. I love waiting for somebody in chat to point out my handshake. So much fun. There we go. Okay. There we go. There we go. Whew. Fun times. Is that a spider? Where? Oh, that's a big spider. Right. You guys want to see a big spider? Huge. Holy sh! That is the biggest spider I've ever seen. Ready? Oh, okay. I got it. Ready? You ready? If you're squeamish, look away. Yeah. This is what you're talking about, the Physec spider, right? This is what you were talking about, right? Oh. Did I? Actually, I dropped the thing on and killed the music. Oh, no, music's still going. Traumatized. I keep breaking off the stupid connectors and then dropping them. Ah, come on. What time are we at anyway? So we are running low on time. Okay. Oh yeah, these. That's right. I'm crimping these on. The spider joke made me lose my what I was doing. But there we go. Okay. Okay. One. Two. That's a big spotter. Well, yeah, but you're Australian. That's like me going, oh, yeah, oh, hey, buddy, there. Got a moose. Oh, those look like some really good, overpriced frozen donuts you got there. Must be from Timmy's. Oh, and that coffee. Oh, that's not good coffee. It also must be from Timmy's. Okay, 2 pin. Two. There we go. Who would win, 100 spider-sized moose or 100 moose-sized spiders? What? 100 spider-sized moose or 100 moose-sized spiders? The 100 moose-sized spiders. What do you... Is that even a question? A small moose is like, you step on it, that's it. They got no venom, nothing. What are they gonna do to you? Even like Goliath spiders, like the size of a dinner plate. A moose that big ain't gonna do anything. One spider the size of a moose. Now, are we talking, this is okay. Are you ready? In the real world, the 100 the 100 spider-sized moose would probably win on the simple stipulation that it would be able to move. If you scale a spider up to the size of a moose, one, it wouldn't be able to move. Its muscles are, it's pneumatic or hydraulic or whatever. It uses like pushing blood into bladders to like move the legs. Also, I don't think it would be able to breathe at that size. Like bugs can't scale that big. It's a like square cube law. It's like why we can't have giant kaiju. Hi, chat. That actually is a spider right there, though. Okay, so now we put the thermistor in. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, shoot. I think we're okay. There we go. Oh, knocked the heatsink. I bent the cable up. Hopefully this should be okay. I knocked my... I think the... Yeah, I'm gonna have to... This heatsink is probably dead. Hopefully that didn't break anything. I think we're okay. I think I just bent it up. Yeah, it's still on. We're good. We're good. We're good. Actually, no. Wait, did that snap in? I think we're okay. I think we're okay. I think we're okay. Yeah, we're okay. Okay. Yeah, spiders don't have muscles. I'm pretty sure they use like hydraulics. They pump blood into like, because they just they do that. It's, yeah. RPG spiders. Hey, I'm really good at killing spiders. That spider in the well in the blighted village, I've taken that thing out more times than I can count. I can handle big spiders. Okay, so that's that. So now, I think that's pretty much as far as we're gonna go today. I've got to, that's that, that's that. What goes there? What is that connector for? Oh, that's a probe. Could you use this as a fan? 24 volts and GPIO 10. Could you use this as a fan? Like, I know we have a chamber thermistor here, which I'll probably end up actually hooking up, but could you use this as a fan connector? 24 volts. I actually probably not. There's probably not enough MOSFET. Probably not a MOSFET. I wouldn't trust it. Yeah, I wouldn't trust that. Yeah. Always on without a MOSFET. Yeah, so it'd be always on. Yeah, I'm not going to bother with it. Yeah, yeah. Okay. I don't think the Nighthawk shouldn't need a fan anyways. The board works pretty good without a fan. I don't think it needs a fan. Although I do want to find a small heatsink. I do need to find a small heatsink. But we should be fine without it. Okay. Last thing we got to do is replace this cable, which is going to be really annoying because you got to like pull it out of this stupid thing this way. It's just going to get really annoying now that I got to take this out. Oh yeah, I'm going to have to take this whole thing apart. It's going to be annoying. I got to take the back panel off. I don't want to have to take the back panel off. I got to take the back panel off. Because to get at the cable, it runs like behind the motor here. Like, I probably could no, I'm not reusing this cable. I don't trust this cable. I don't trust anything from that Big Tree Tech kit. And I'm going to have to take that back panel off. Which is going to really suck because it's all wired together. Okay. Let's see. I might be able to get it out without. Let's take a look here. Let's see. Take this guy out. Oh, yeah, I opened all this up. That's right. I opened like all this up. Okay, let's... I shouldn't do that. I should not do that. I'm not going to do that. No. So the problem I'm looking at right now is the cable management. I don't want to have to undo all the cable management under the hood here. Because you know how it's all like shoved in the chains and everything? It's all cable managed in these nice little these things. So if I want to like take out this guy, right? I have to like undo all of these. So let me cut these flush so I don't accidentally short anything. Rip and tear until it is done. There we go. There we go. It's out. I will keep this cable just in case, but I don't trust it. Sometimes it's better to keep a cable you don't trust than to throw it out and realize, maybe we should try and keep it. I don't even know if I broke anything smashing this down. I literally, oh, okay. Okay, maybe I did break it, smashing it with the hammer. Oh yeah, that cap is smushed. Anyways, okay. So this guy now will plug in here. Okay. That goes like that. And now I gotta figure out, let me undo this. Take these out. One goes there. So the question is, I got to fit 2 cables through this now. This cable sucks. This cable sucks because you can't, like, how am I going to fit the USB cables in here? Because I got 2 cables now I got to shove in here. Because this, like, it does go in. Ugh. Oh man, this is jank AF. Yeah. That's jank. This drag chain is jank. I might have some different drag chain downstairs that might work. All these cables, man, I have 2 cables. That's it. How am I gonna do this? I might just look up and see if there's a replacement of this that uses the more traditional cable. Because the thing is, I do need a cable. I don't think I can YOLO this without something to support the cable. Because this would totally droop down. Umbilical. Well, this is umbilical too, but the thing is, like, I'm worried more about, like, when this is all the way up, this is all the way over. If this has to, like, I'm worried about it drooping, like doing this and getting pinched. So the drag chain just basically keeps it up. And it gives you something to zip tie the thing to. The problem is it doesn't really, there's no way to, like, easily run the cable through this. There's not, it doesn't open. It just has, like, these locking tabs. Like, you just push them in. There is an arm. There already is an arm on this, but it still needs support. It needs mid-span support. I could have sworn I have some drag chains somewhere. Like the 10 mil stuff, I think it's downstairs. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's downstairs. So I don't think I can fit both of these in. Like, this probably isn't healthy for the cable to even begin with, getting shoved into this. Printed chain. Printed chains, I'm not a fan of printed chains, simply for the fact that there's no fire rating. A lot of the issues that I think happen with 3D printers catching fire is the fact that you're adding a bunch of PLA to the system, and PLA is no bueno. Okay, what I think I'm gonna do, what I could do, I could use the drag chain, put the thin cable that will fit in there in the drag chain, and then just zip tie this to it. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. I'll run this cable in the drag chain, and then the thicker CAN bus or USB cable, I'll just use the little wraps and just zip tie it to it and call it a day. So, yeah, I think that's what I'll do. So in the meantime, what I'm going to do is we're going to end the stream here, and we'll come back to this on Tuesday. And what I'll do is, because I got to print some stuff and whatnot, so yeah, so we'll do that. What's the conclusion on CB2? I personally, if you can avoid using the not Raspberry Pis, use a Raspberry. I would avoid the not Raspberry Pi. Oh yeah, CAN is reliable. The issue that we had today is not the CAN board. It's not CAN, it's the board. The board cannot do it. Maybe we should start building a new printer. I would love to start building a new printer. In fact, I am currently printing parts for a V2 that we're going to be building. The reason that machine's doing it is because I haven't been able to get this machine to print for more than 5 hours since I built it. And I'm giving up on the hardware that Seaboard provided for it, and I'm ripping it all out and putting in hardware I know works. Anyways. Yeah, the Manta can use the CB4. This has a CB2 V1 in it. That's what this has. So. I love how it has 2 HDMIs for some reason. It's like, do you need 2 HDMIs? No, but we have 2 HDMIs. 2 USB ports. I'd rather see, 3 USB ports and 1 HDMI, but it gives me 2 HDMIs. Okay, yeah, let's do this giveaway. And then we'll call it. If you have not entered for your chance to win some polymaker filament, link in the video description. I will give you like 1 minute to do that. I'm going to save this because I might need to salvage components off of it at some point. Oh, hey, there's that thing, maybe. Okay. Okay, let's see here. Okay, what time are we at? We're at 11:11. I will give you to 11:15 to enter for the filament draw, and then we're going to do the filament draw. So if you want to win a spool of filament from Polymaker, link in the video description. Enter for your chance to win. While you're down there, don't forget to like the smash button. Subscribe to the channel if you are not subscribed. If you're subscribed, your name pops up right here. And I go like this. It's a little GIF. So if you subscribe right now, your name will pop up here. Don't you want your name to pop up on screen? Monkey brain, human reptile brain, dopamine response. Go, go, go. I mean, we got 10 new members today. Awesome. Let's see what's going on here. Will your name pop up if you unsubscribe and resubscribe? Probably not. Don't knock it. Gifted 5 community memberships. Cheers and appreciated. Thank you. Trying to just do a quick little Google search, or not Google search, media search to see what's going on. Any little quick little 3D printing topics. Anything new in the past couple days 3D printing wise we can yap about? still better margin than YouTube. It is, but it's more annoying to work with in terms of community interactions. YouTube's a lot, like when I do the monthly member stream, I get like near 100 people in the YouTube stream for YouTube members, and the Patreon stream I get like 3 or 4. And I think it's mostly notification issues. Lawsuits are continuing. Who's suing who now? Channel has a lot of members content and do watch about 3 a week. Well, the only content that I put behind being a channel member or Patreon supporter is you get videos a day early when I do videos, and you get the monthly member stream. Because I don't like gatekeeping content, but I do try to do stuff to reward those that support the channel. And then also the channel on the Discord. The BTT VVD. It does look very promising. I'm hoping they send me one. Because I've been hankering for an open source MMU, or just an MMU that just plugs into any printer and just works and you don't have to fiddle with shit. That's like a turnkey solution for a while now. And I'm honestly surprised it's taken this long for somebody to put one out. Is my stealth changer build continuing, or did you finish it? Stealth changer. I never built the stealth changer. I have a printer, my 1V2 over here. My LD, or not my LD, so this is my LDO V2. Next to it, I have Tallboy, which is a taller V2. Or actually, I can do this, ready? Where is it? There it is. So we got that guy. So we switch it. This guy was originally there, and then this guy was here, so I moved him around. So that guy's printing away, printingly. But this is my tall V2, banana for scale. So this is a V2 that is technically 330 by 330 by about 400 on the Z, I believe. It's an oddball size. This will be turned into a stealth changer at some point. Whenever there's a kit. Simple as that. I'm not gonna self-source. I'm not gonna go into self-sourcing on a project that's not finished, that's still ongoing development, and I'm not gonna do tutorial videos on how to build something that's ongoing. But yeah. So that is a candidate for stealth changer, because I have all that extra Z room. And actually I have extra room on the XY because it's only got a 300 bed in there. So it's, even though it's a 330 print volume, it's only a 300 bed because originally this was built as a V1 with a 300 bed, but taking a V1 frame and converting it to a V2, and by V1 I mean a V1.5, taking a V1.5 frame, and when you convert it to a V2 is more space efficient, so you actually get a bigger print volume. But I'm not gonna go buy a whole new bed assembly just for an extra inch. I'm good with what I got. So yeah, let's do the giveaway. Good with what I've got. Let's see here, close that. Oh my God, I got so many windows open here. Okay, close that, close that, close that. Close that, responses, there we go. So if you did not enter, you will get another stream on, you'll get another chance on stream on Tuesday. So there we go. Names, Control A, delete, Control V. And if you don't know what, yeah, Stealth Changer, for those who are wondering, it's a tool changer mod for Vorons. Which is absolutely hilarious, because for the longest time I said doing a tool changer on a V2 made no sense. It made more sense to do it on a V1 or a Trident. Until somebody did it, and then it's actually a really smart idea. And I'm like, well, I guess I was wrong. Because when you do it on a V2, the docking mechanism, instead of having to have like on like a locking, a side locking, or a servo to lock it in place, you can basically just, because on a V2 you can move in the X, Y, and Z, you basically just scoop it up, and it actually works pretty good. Erase. Add names, clear, open. Names 302. Okay, let's do procedural raceway. 302. Play. Okay. Ooh, it sends me way over here. Well, it's procedural, right? Okay. So how this works, if you win, you get a spool of filament from Polymaker. But if I pick your name and you win, you get 2 spools of filament from Polymaker. and a hat. I'll give you a hat. Tony Ham. Tony Ham, if you win, you get 2 spools of filament from Polymaker and a hat. If anyone else wins, you just get your spool of filament from Polymaker. Free hat, free hat, free hat. Don't forget, exclamation mark zoom zoom makes you go faster. Exclamation mark gullible makes everyone else go slower. And if you like the smash button on the video, it greases your ball up. And everyone's fallen off the track already. Oh, you can't see the top 10. 1 second. 1 second here. Quit falling off the rate. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Almost would have been able to do a Mario Kart skip there. I completely forgot who I picked to do the, was it Tony? It was Tony, right? Yeah. And for legal reasons, I do need to disclose that whatever you're spamming in chat has no outcome on the ending. It's just for engagement purposes. The Ranch Kid, this is your race to lose. Oh, Da Vinci 10. Ooh, this is gonna be close. It's gonna laugh if somebody snipes it again. Somebody sniped it yesterday. Gunter sniped it yesterday. I've actually had people comment on my streams, like leave a comment on the thing, that it was unfair that people could spam chat for a boost. And I'm like, okay. Oh, who was that? Ivan. What the heck? I don't think teleport to the finish line will work. Okay, let's see. Who wins? Who wins? Ghosts? Ghost Dog. Ghost Dog. That is a Call of Duty handle if I've ever seen one. Needs more Zs though, and X's in the front and the ending. So congratulations to Ghost Dog. You have won yourself a spool of filament from Polymaker. You'll get an email from me after the stream ends with information on how to collect your filament. Congratulations. Oh, are you a real human being? You are. There you go. That's another reason I put random questions. It confuses bots. Or it doesn't confuse bots, but it's just another filter. Okay, so we're gonna call it there. That's printingly. Actually, how is it printing? I got some warpage. Oh well. That's okay. Just reprint the parts that warped. But yeah, we're gonna call it there. We will continue with this on Tuesday. We'll get it all up and running and hunky-dory, and hopefully everything's good. Actually, it'll give me a chance to replace the bad fans in this, because I think both of the fans in my Nevermore on this have already died. Because they gave this kit, for those that don't know, came with really crappy fans originally, and they did send up replacement fans. So, what's Gemini? What's Gemini? So yeah, so we're gonna call it there. So we'll continue with this on Tuesday. Hopefully, I can finally get this machine online. I will say, thank you, Seaboard, for providing a machine that has provided ample content for my channel. I just wish it wasn't this kind of content. Yeah. So we'll continue on Tuesday, finish building up the tool head, and then do all firmware shenanigans, and then hopefully get it online. So yeah, so we'll call it there. Shout out to Polymaker for the spool of filament we gave away this stream and every stream. Links for all of them and more in the video description while you're down there. Don't forget to check out the links, affiliate links. They don't cost anything extra, go a long way in supporting the channel. And others, like the Gamer Subs link, use code Canuck and save 10% off your order. And for those that donate to the channel, gifted memberships to others, or became members of the channel yourself, I thank you. I would not be able to do the things I do, create the content I create without your continued support. You make it all possible. We're gonna call it there. That was a productive day. That was productive. That was productive. A little bit more swearing than I like, but it was productive. Enjoy your weekend. Be safe out there. Wash your hands, and I will see you in the future. Goodbye. Bye.